Welcome, sir. Thank you. I assume, I'm your head.
They are online.
Yes, we're back.
Okay. Please let's welcome the Vice Principal of UT Square, joined by the Principal. The Principal is having some other activities, so that's why she sent him busy to be with us. USA.
I've shared it on the platform.
And the Vice Principal at the Community School and speaking here on behalf of the Principal to read the report from Unity School Report from Unity School by the Principal, IC Akomone, and the quarterly Government Council School. I sincerely appreciate your sustained commitment and generous intervention towards the growth and development of our great school. Academically, the quarter progressed. Continuous assessments and internal exams were conducted as scheduled, and lesson supervision was strengthened to enhance teaching effectiveness and improve students' performance. In extracurricular activities, our students emerged champions of the John Rose RK Limited annual football competition, demonstrating discipline, teamwork, and excellence. We also participated and won prizes in the quiz competition organized by the Nigerian Society of Petroleum Engineers, further showcasing the intellectual strength of our students. We are deeply grateful for the numerous interventions received this quarter. Mr. S. Mark Ogenobu of the class of 1994 sponsored 20 indigent students for the 2026 Y/SSC. And Barrister Ivy Osiobi of 2006 class set sponsored 2 additional indigent students for the same examination. 6 students were sponsored for the 2026 UTME by the Nigerian Society of Engineers, ably facilitated by our national president, Engineer James Aru. These sponsorships have prevented potential dropouts and reserving students. We also acknowledge the ongoing renovation of the sports pavilion by the class of 1986. The provision of 25 learners, chairs to desks by the class of 2006. The fencing of 100 feet of the school perimeter by the class of 1995 during their 30th anniversary reunion. The provision of dining tables and chairs by the class of 2005. And the supply of 20 learners, chairs by Sudan, facilitated by our first Vice President, Chief Sami Akoto. These contributions have greatly improved our learning environment and the overall work happy of the school. Despite this commendable progress, we still face pressing challenges. Completing of the entire perimeter fencing, equipping the ICT laboratory with computers and stable power, provision of a school bus, renovation of 4 classrooms and staff facilities, and the institution of a newly award scheme to motivate outstanding staff and students. In conclusion, on behalf of the staff and students of Unity School Agba, I extend profound gratitude to all class sets, individual donors, and partner organizations. Your contributions are not merely projects, they are lasting investments in the future of our children. Thank you for your dedication, and may God bless you. This is for my policy and it's an immediate absence. He said I should extend my greetings to everyone that is present. May God bless you in Jesus' name.
Amen. USA.
That's all maybe one.
Presentation, that is a report from our alma mater, ably represented by the VP. Please let me by. So with that, any comments? So far, what we have done is now. Is there any comment or we wait for POB? Wait for. So the next one now is endowment reports. Endowment reports will be presented by me. If you want, go student association. Addressed by the chairman, Board of Trustees, USA Endowment Fund. It has been posted in the platform. You can read along. Thank you. Mr. Daniel Benjamin and Buffalo. To the Unity School Agba Student Association, USAOSA Governing Council, meeting at Orchid Hotel Asaba on Saturday, February 20, 2026. The President of USAOSA, members of the Executive Committee, members of the Governing Council, fellow USAOSites, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. It gives me great pleasure to address all on this occasion of the first Governing Council meeting of our great association USA 2026, and to provide the following updates on you will recall that as part of preparations for the 50th anniversary celebration for the 50th anniversary celebration of Unity School Agba in November 2024, our association mooted the idea of setting up a 300 million endowment fund to serve as seed money for investment that will generate proceeds for sustainable intervention in an upgrade of infrastructure at Unity School Agba. The fund, which was received upwards to 1 billion due to escalation in cost, was formally launched during the 50th anniversary celebrations. As at the end of the first quarter of 2025, over 52 million have been realized in donations towards the fund. Another 12 million in pledges are pending redemption. In August 2025, the sum of 52 million was invested as fixed deposit in First Bank. The investment will yield 6,274,000 in interest at maturity on August 17, 2026, raising the value to 58,274,191.78 kobo. They cannot be like a Pueblo when not related. Meanwhile, a 5-man board of trustees under my leadership and a 7-man advisory committee led by the USAOSA president, Dr. Ayoma Aruke, have been established for proper management of the fund. I am happy to report that the Corporate Affairs Commission, CAC, has approved the registration of the endowment as the Unity School Adult Endowment Foundation. The members of the BOT have been screened and approved, and public notice calling for objections published in 2 daily newspapers in line with the registration, with the 28 days period for objections now ended. Days of objection now ended. We are expecting to receive the registration certificate any moment from now. Permit me to say that registration was sponsored by Barrister Mena Ajakobi, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, the member of the BOT at 0 cost. Let's clap for him, please. To the fund or USA, please let us appreciate Barrister Ajakobi. Going forward, we shall start the drive to bring in all the outstanding pledges between March and November 2026. Raise fresh donations and implement the honors. Roll call, the wall of fame for landmark donations towards the fund. 34 members have met the threshold set for enlisting in the wall of fame so far. We expect the number to rise significantly before November, when the wall of fame will come up. Fellows outside, may I appeal to all class coordinators to reach out to their members and encourage them to donate to the fund as we launch the second phase of contributions from March 2026. Thank you so much for your kind attention. Mr. Daniel Wedome Akofoli, USA. Let's clap for him. So we heard from the chairman of the endowment committee. Any comment from any comment, please? Who is there? Give me the microphone. Someone should give me the microphone now.
Yes. I'm Emmanuel is my name, like you said. Yeah. First of all, I want to say a big thank you to the committee. I'm one of those that are very critical of the slow pace of making I didn't see any reason
The
why.
mic is working.
That mic is not working.
Hello?
Better.
Yes, I said I want to say big thank you to the committee chairman and the members. I was one of those that was very critical
Yes.
of the slow pace of the fund becoming active. Because I did not see any reason why we have something bigger and it should be lying idle somewhere. And because I'm a businessman, I know what money can do. And you can't have money and you say you cannot do anything. No. It doesn't make sense to me. And so they said, from what we hear, the fund has been invested. I don't know if you're getting it. And investment will be getting mature in September or August as the case may be. And so we're getting returns that can help in some of these things. And we're talking about, we talk about fencing, we talk about innovation, and all that. And for some of us who also pledged, and we have not redeemed, we are now encouraged to say, yes, let's see how we can redeem our pledge. Because for me, I'm paying 500K. And I told myself until they invest the fund, I will not put a dime extra. Because, you see, we need to be proactive. I didn't see any reason why some of these things, and next time, we need to put all these gray areas, cross our eyes, cross our T's and dot our eyes before we go into anything. Because the time we spent sitting down without investment, we have lost some money already.
Yeah.
By now, we have been talking about the second round of investment. I mean,
Yes.
but we are talking about just reaping the first part of it. The other question is whether we really went into the best of the investment, the options. Because when you want to invest, you look at options.
Yes.
Because you don't go for minimum. Because I don't know what because I was asking some critical questions there. Only one of the committee members was present and could tell me little or nothing. What is the return on investment and how long the window and all those things. So we need to look at all those things as we progress. Because in an economy where inflation is 16-17% and you are investing, getting returns at 10%, you are not investing. You are depleting funds. I tell you that because I know that. I didn't do economics, but I'm a businessman. So I know what I'm saying. If inflation is 17%, that is federal government language in terms of managing inflation so that you will not be scared. I know on ground is up to 20%. Inflation in the economy. And we cannot invest at 10%. For now, we have to say we thank them, but we need to do more. We need to look at better options of investment. There are so many options. The committee have to do their work and invest as if they are investing their money. Because if you are investing your money, you want maximum investment for your money. Thank you.
Any other contributor? Thank you very much, Mr. Abuke. Your comments are well noted. Any other contributor, any question from any other person? Yes. Check your back, please. Give me the microphone.
USA.
Now, actually, I'm not a member of that family committee, but I have to get information on everything that happens there because we submit to the government account. Okay, just like when you want to go into investment, you have to bring some documents to do your investment, including forms, passport, NIN, whatever. Now, the committee actually wanted to go into this all the investment companies that want to invest require that they register as a foundation.
Yeah.
So I look at it, they started the process, and they discovered that it's going to take a while to get that registration. So they were giving the money in the bank to just be there, not doing anything. They let just put it no fixed deposit. So that by the time our certificate is out, they can now go into investment. And thank God, we will receive the certificate anyway from that, according to the report by the Ghana. Why we get 6 million as interest. So that is why they opted for that option. Pending when they have all the documents to go for the full. You cannot go and put investment as a group. They say you must register as a foundation before you can do any investment like that. So some persons they were just saying that if it's that easy. It's not an individual thing, it's a group thing. They must register officially. Imagine now it was published in two newspapers for a period of 28 days before you can go ahead to. So look at all this. You have to go through all this process. So that is why we opted for that option. Till we get a better thing. USA.
That's all we want. USA.
That's all we want.
Thank you, Mr. Jerry, for throwing light on this important discussion of endowment fund. Actually, we know what it entails for groups or individual is different. For groups to go into all these financial institutions to make sure your money is secured and you invest the money where and get some benefit from your money. It's not easy. As I said earlier in my introduction to the house, before the meeting started, we would not be able, this executive, not be able to change signature. Why? If you do this, the bank will tell you, say, do this. By the time you do this, and you are carrying with full confidence, then they will tell you, say, hey, my friend, stop. This one is not right. Everybody must be here. Yeah. So people in diaspora must be here. You understand me? And the problem is first bank, 3 accounts. And the 3 accounts must be changed simultaneously. Understand? So we don't even know what we are here almost going to a year now. We've not even changed turbulence of endowment fund. You understand? It's not easy. So the best option they are just taking to put it in a bank account to give us just something. It's not an investment. That is not an investment. So we should hear and hope that things will be normal very soon. At least with this 6 million naira, we can use it to do 1 or 2 things. 6 million naira not be small. If we put for that fence, then it will go far well. Alright. I mean, it will go far. So no we hope. So USA.
That's all maybe one.
USA.
That's all maybe one.
So that is an endowment report. So any hands are up. Okay, give me microphone, sir. Thank you.
USA.
That's all maybe one.
Please, before I make a suggestion or a comment, I want to make an appeal on behalf of the 1986. I was told you call us ancestors.
Yes.
And today I confirm it. And introduce you guys one of your ancestors.
Let's go for it.
On behalf of myself, I want to appeal to all of us, this honorable house, that you ask something to the ancestors. Please kindly put living before ancestors.
Living ancestors. Thank you very much, sir.
Okay. I'm not talking about the endowment fund, but this issue of change of signatories. In my own state, we have this problem. And like the Abuja said, getting somebody who is in diaspora to come and change the account is very difficult. So the only look
by which this can be done is the ESCO that is will be going out, that is the outgoing ESCO. On the day of voting or election, all of them will be on hand. And any other member that is vying for a position, they must compulsorily be on ground. So when the outgoing ESCOs are on ground, they must come with all the bank details, all the bank checkbooks and everything, they will come with them. So when the new ones are voted in, they will, after the yes, then they will now transfer. Before they will come for that voting, the outgoing ESCO will have gone to the bank and take the forms. You know there are forms you fill for change of signature.
More than 18 forms, sir. Sorry.
No, what I'm saying that this is supposed to have been done before the election. So that the new ESCO will not put their names there as new voting over. Then they will go to the bank and submit those things. If not, if we continue to do it maybe online, the last ESCO before the present one in 86, it took over 2 years before they could get the check. Are you following me?
Yes,
So I'm just proposing this for us to consider it. If it is workable, I think that is the best way by which there will be a very smooth transition. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. Living ancestors. You don't change as from today. Nobody should call ancestors again. Living ancestors. Thank you. Next is our interactive session from chapters and classes. Interactive sessions from chapters and classes. This means that reports from chapters then to classes. Thank you. So, Lady Abuja, yes, Abuja.
Thank you very much. Good morning again. My name is Dr. Chris Nierako. I take liberty to still introduce myself as the chairman of the Abuja, the Unity chapter, Abuja. We've been in the limbo in the early this year to kickstart the branch. But I discussed with Mr. Dana Bofode, and we have left some things, we have had some suggestions, we have had some deliberations, and we just need to kickstart the process. By my own
yes, it was yesterday.
Thinking, we will begin to rehabilitate the association, the branch, after this particular meeting. Because
Let's clap for them, please.
thank you very much. Because the issues that are stood between me and continuing have been slightly resolved. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. USA,
That's all of the white.
that means Abuja is the next host.
If we have up to 3 months, fine.
3 months?
Yes.
No, it's not more than. You guys are getting it wrong. This host, we are hosting now. That is why we took it upon ourselves, the ESCO. That was why I pleaded with the ESCO should host. This is a meeting from last October. Understand? So, the first meeting here to be hosted for 2026. The first meeting, first quarter, March will be finished now. March go finish, some people go hold the first quarter. Yeah? First quarter is by March, first quarter is over.
Let's not.
So I'm praying that those states will host us next month.
Next month.
And the first quarter.
It's too close. It's too close.
Okay, maybe those states will host us by April or May. April or May, then Abuja will host us. Yeah?
Thank you very much.
And maybe the second meeting.
Second meeting.
Okay, of the year. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
USA.
Yes. So we leave that. KIV. We talked about that in our platform. Edo one.
USA. I happen to be representing Edo one. Well, we were supposed to host when the appeal came to us. At the time, Abuja could not host. But unfortunately, we had too many projects in our hands that period. And we have commenced contribution towards our end of year reunion of party. So we also have members to start collecting some other funds again towards hosting the NEC. So we did appeal that it should give us time till any time after March. And so that is where we are now. So what will happen now is by the time I go back, I will communicate with my chairman that Edo has officially been asked to host. So if I communicate with my chairman, I believe we have already been informed. We will not disappoint. Thank you.
Edo one, is there any problem going on in Edo or everything is okay?
We're not Edo, there's no problem going on. We are very much in order.
Thank you. Edo 2. Anybody from Edo 2? I ouch. No, nobody. Not be coming to meeting for some time. Who is the chairman? Please, let me have to contact him. Professor Mbappe. Is he online? Anissa, please, let's get their number so that we can reach out to them. We'll reach out to them. Thank you. Delta 1 chapter. Delta 1 chapter. Microphone on the other. USA.
That's all maybe one.
USA.
That's all maybe one.
USA. Regard to Delta 1 chapter, this association, we have it as a custom of having a fiscal meeting every month. And that comes up every second Sunday of every month. And we have a good number of them, which is encouraging. We are good in contributions. We have monthly dues, welfare dues to see to the welfare of the members. Aside from that, being as it may, Delta 1, we can say, is the home base of this great body. And we really want to show to the association that we are really committed to the growth of the school and to the growth of our alma mater. We also have it in a place that we devise a means of having a development fund, which is primarily for the growth of the school, wherein everyone
is encouraged to key in so that we, Delta 1, can see to some activities in the school aside from the national body and from individual. And so we are doing well. There are no challenges. Everyone in Delta 1 will live as a family. We are there whenever the call comes. We assist each other, and it has really been a blessing to everyone in Delta 1. USA.
Delta 2 reports.
USA.
Kenneth Obenero Ogumere is my name. I'm the Secretary General of Delta 2. Delta 2 have improved tremendously. We have been having our meetings consistently since over 4 years now, and we had first end of year party since it was last done 10 years ago in 2024, and we also have been able to be consistent with our meetings. The number have increased tremendously, and by the grace of God, we are moving forward. We had to host NEC in before the Golden Jubilee, we hosted NEC, and here we are again supporting the hosting of the Governing Council. So Delta 2 is doing well, and we're poised to do more for Unity School. Thank you.
USA, point of correction, please. Point of correction, Delta 2. Meetings of Delta 2 not started about 2 weeks ago. For the past 2 years, if we are giving reports, let us be straightforward and be truthful. Only the truth will set you free. We shouldn't be boosting our egos with lies. I call Delta 2. If as everyone failed to host national board, I call Delta 2. I try to find out if they can host. What he said, there's not even meeting going on. Nothing. So don't come here and boost your egos. Let's the truth set us free, please. I don't like it. I don't like it when people lie. I hate lies. That is what will piss me off on my feet. I hate lies. Please. Be straightforward. If you have problem, the house is ready. We are not just here to say you should tell us interactive session for chapters and classes. If there is problem, we are here to fix it up. Like he said, as a living ancestor or aspiring ancestor, living ancestor. He said Abuja is having some problems. And their results. This is what you're supposed to report. Not telling me that everything is okay in Delta 2. Please.
Yes.
Thank you.
Can I say something? Now, being the secretary, assistant secretary for 8 years, and presently I am the secretary general of the chapter. So if there are problems, I will know. For now, I do not know of any major problems. If you say the meetings were not consistent enough, then I will agree with you, but I have told you like it is not true. That is because I have the statistics of the performance right from my very respected theatre down to this moment. I would say that in the last 4 years that our leader, the chapter chairman, Pume, has performed exceptionally well. He has improved greatly on what our ex-legal advisor did. So, to that effect, I think we have done well. But then, if you say we should improve in our meetings, fine. Then talking about this government council meeting, We were taken unawares because we were not supposed to host. Usually, it is taken, I think, after every 6 years. But I know that we were more like foot soldiers this time. So it was like running a race twice within a space of just a year and some months. So I'm not aware that there are any major problems of the chapter. But what I do know is it is possible that we have not been consistent. That is because I have not been on ground in the chapter because I've been away. So if there are other issues, I'm not aware. Thank you, sir.
Please, immediately what the chairman is trying to say that you should put your house in order. Simple. Just put your house in order. Please. You need to hold meetings regularly. If not monthly, at least quarterly. That bonds us together. Regular meetings. Not even virtual. Virtual meetings don't bond. No. They don't bond. Physical meetings is what bonds. Please, we want physical meetings. Thank you.
Lagos. Chapter.
USA.
That's all maybe one.
USA.
That's all maybe one.
My name remains Ego Ben. I'm also the existing chairman of the Lagos chapter. Lagos, we have done fairly well. Very faithful. In terms of specific milestones that we set for ourselves when we came on board, we've been able to achieve that. Mainly in the sense that we were not meeting often. We told ourselves that it is better to take baby steps than to run when your legs can't carry you. So based on that, we decided to have quarterly meetings. The last 2 years, we've been very, very consistent. Every quarter, we had successful meetings. And as a body, we wanted to be closer to one another. Different kinds of, because once we realized that the class sets were more effective, we tried to tap into the class sets. So what we now did also try to structure it in such a way that the class sets, each of the hosting successfully, the 3 sets, did well. They hosted us, and that provoked, a level of challenge to the 84 set. And the 84 set, took it up and we actually raised the bar, and such that we'll be able to get effective, regular meetings. And we are hoping also that trend remains, such that the subsequent sets can begin to pick it up and we can have regular meetings. Singular challenge we still have was to the older set and older members, still remain, the core people, that normally turn up for meetings. There's been a disconnect between, the younger generations of USAOSA and also the older members. Fortunately, the national PRO falls into that category, and the audit, is part of
Platform,
it is thrown onto it to create that bridge, such that we can begin to get more members, to turn up our meetings. A similar challenge also that we equally looked was, life has a way of, rolling and bringing all kinds of, challenges on its own. Somehow, people of the younger generations feel that those of the older generation, perhaps they were together in the body
the boarding houses, so they seem to be closer. So when there are meetings, they seem to want to come for such meetings. So we are equally looking at ways to circumvent all that and to ensure that the younger generation, which is the bracket that I think should begin to pick up this responsibility. I look at this hall right now. People from the 2000s, there are very few here, which is not something, an association of this sort. At this level, there need to be injection of fresh members and newer members, to kind of change the structure that we have currently, because some of the older generation, the living ancestors, some of them are getting weaker, some of them are being retired. Something of concern because they seem to be the front runners of this association. And as they retire, if no injections of newer generation, we're sure going to suffer a gap. So that we are doing our bit. We hope to continue to do our bit. We were able to have our usual end of year party, though the turnout was not so encouraging, but it's something to be proud about. Being able to pick it up, nothing to where we are right now. I think it's something we're going to go. Like I said, the challenge still remains bringing in newer members to help, drive this association. One core area that we equally try to push our members also, because we realize that so many members, don't work in the formal sector. Those in the informal sector, we realize that once, they have medical needs, they normally become like a body entire chapter. So we are trying to circumvent that by having the Lagos State health insurance scheme. I know the national body equally has something similar, but we also, because with this, we are going to cater not only for our members, but also for their families. So, which is something I think we hope to keep working and see how much progress we can make. I don't want to bore you all more. Lastly, before I sit down, I think this issue of having chapters that are, a bit comatose, we can adopt another approach to it. What do I mean? I feel that the National Executive Council meeting is a national event. So, which means that instead of overburdening the chapters, why don't the national body take care of our own activity, run your bills, run your budgets? All the chapter needs to do is provide us a venue and maybe logistic support, such that we can now begin to go around all the chapters. Abuja, Edo does not have representation. If we come up with a roster right now and say, okay, the next meeting is going to be in Edo 2. All we now need to do is the national body raises funds for that event. As little as we can, like I said, we can, if it is water that we have, and we can get a hall like this, we can start there. We must not necessarily eat or drink. So I feel that if we can create a roster right now and begin to go in that circle, we can now take these meetings to those chapters, and it now kind of encourages or jumpstarts certain associations to begin to have activities also. Thank you very much.
That's saying about.
Thank you, guys, the chairman of Lagos chapter. Thank you, Mr. Benny. Give him the microphone.
USA.
That's only the one.
Please permit me to make this observation. Data 2 just speaking, he made a statement that we are doing well. When our chairman from Lagos started, the first sentence is we are doing well. I think when you are giving reports, you don't have the right to make use of that statement. You give your report based on the activities you have done, and if possible, the ones that you have not been able to do well. Then let the president and the ESCO be the one to assess you. Because that word we are doing well is an assessment. So in giving the report, you don't actually assess yourself. You allow the executive to assess you.
The living ancestor.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Then, please, sir, this issue of depleting membership. If I are not careful, time may come, just like our president said, you see only the old members. But I want to suggest something because of what our VP said. He said he's in constant communication with the principal. Even also the VP will not be here today now. And principal can just call him and he will run out to the school. Please, I want to suggest this suggestion, all of us should put our head together and see if we can work. If our VP gets to the school and meets with the principal, if you can arrange for a time, like you just use or on the assembly, let him educate these students that as you are graduating, please, whether you are going to the university or not, because some people are not joining because of inferiority complex. So as soon as you graduate from this school, you are an old boy or this school or an old girl. Associate yourself or align yourself with a chapter. Then the people will also make, if possible, on paper, as the people can paste either in the hostel or on the assembly board. With all the chapters, if possible, with the chapters, chairman's phone numbers. But when they graduate, wherever they go to, they can easily access the chairman of each chapter and say, I am here, and also said, when you hold meeting. Then when they attend the meeting and they see people like this, they will be encouraged to continue to attend the meeting. Now, for example, many of you have done so much in helping the children for registration, helping them to register for JAM. Then, this association, I believe, they can also help young ones that are seeking for jobs. If they are attending the meeting, that's a forum for helping them to get jobs. So I think we should look at it that way and see if our president can help us and go do that. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir.
Chairman.
Yeah, nice.
USA, the chair of the house, greets you. When you
Your name, sir. Name and set.
It is here 1984. When you are here as a veteran and people, our chapter, it calls for concern. Lady Pastor Gloria was asking me, won't I respond? I said, what is there to say? But let it be said that there was a time where we were never shy of playing our roles as a chapter here. Since the 90s, 20s, early 20s, we host there and very effectively for that matter. The fact that National is hosting while we are here is enough indictment because we are natural. If an association, the Lagos chairman was suggesting that National should pick up the bills. The issue is not the bills. The issue is lack of organization. If you have your structures in place, it comes naturally. So definitely there's more work to be done, not just here, but across board. Everything is involved. Economy is involved. State of security is involved. You can't tell me to, I won't, if you give me an option, I'll go to a meeting in Auchi. Because of, you will have to pass through me. Pass all I don't know how much you will give to me that will encourage me to go to Auchi. I won't go for any meeting in Auchi. So, talking about our own association,
all of us, especially even those of us in Asaba, we need to have a different attitude. With all due respect to the living ancestor, this is the first time we are in Asaba together. I remember I visited your house. As I entered and I saw him, I said, it looked like a Clifford. Is that a Clifford? And I asked him, okay, on the second look, I said, that's Clifford Odirikwe. I confirmed from him again, are you Clifford? He said, yes. There was one man who is close to him, Herrero, is dead now. Herrero made so much effort to bring Penda, yourself. I think through Herrero, we visited your house. But after that time, you showed no interest about what happens in the association. Yeah. The same thing with Ogbe Auguste. These are our seniors. Yes. You know, we have. There was a time we have played this role for over 10 years. I was chairman here for 10 years. Yeah. Until I said I'm not going to be Robert Mugabe. Yeah. We have to look for a successor. So what am I saying? It is you and me that makes up the association. And unless we have a definite attitude, say, look, we want to make it work. Yes, it will not work. So it's a general malaise, even though here, by the grace of God, we will pick up and we challenge you. The next time you are meeting in Asaba, we will be genuine hosts. We will not need to be assisted. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Wisdom. Hide the mic now. Pick it here.
In the absence of the chairman, vice chairman, all the schools present, living ancestors, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the chairman of River chapter, Precious Rona Adibe Esquire, the Vice President of Rivers Chapter, Vice Chairman of Rivers Chapter, I would say here that it's not easy to actually walk through persons in Rivers State to actually come together. But the chairman indeed has done so well to bring forth people together and also keep marching us on. Even in attendance, few of us, I can't even say I'm present due to being all the others, but the chairman has really made efforts to make people come together. I really want to appreciate his effort. In every area, we need support. I know the national is always present to support us. Thank you.
What's it, boy? Every time.
Summary of our chapters. Thank you, our living ancestor. Thank you, Barrister, for your great input. You said it all, because I was like, when we finish the chapter reports, I will make comments. But I want to commend the Lagos chapter chairman, Delta 1, Delta 2, and all the chapters. It's not easy, actually, to put people together. They say, different stroke, different force. It's not really easy. The paradox of our association is to unite. And that was why we're supporting the face-to-face so that we can fraternize. Look back to where we are coming from. To put people together, it's not, I want to repeat it again. The classes have taken over the chapters. There are some people who are very close to you, my classmates. close to me and this our association. I talk to them, please, are you coming to Asaba? I've called a lot of people. They say, oh, fuck it, I'm not coming to Asaba. What concerns me, the national body? It's because, people say this because, one, our attitude. When the chairman of Lagos State was saying, the junior ones, most of them, they are not brought up from the hostel. And they kind of shy to associate with seniors. And from those intimidation they have, those seniors when they leave for hostel. But I want to really talk to ourselves. If the class set chapters coordinators are here, I promise you that when you go back to your class chapter, there is no, don't be afraid of intimidation. Like, we're all humans. We're all human beings. For me, as I'm here, nobody can intimidate me because I don't know who you were my senior before or I was your senior. No matter how life has treated me or how life has treated you, we don't need to intimidate ourselves. We cannot. I don't like that. To intimidate you now. A class set coordinator called me from UK. Said, sir, how can we be member of USAOSA? I said, yes, how can we be member? We have class set. I said, already, you're already USAOSA. She is the class coordinator. I say, you are the class coordinator, and you're asking me how you can be the class coordinator, a member of USAOSA. He said, how can they come to the national body? They are scared. I said, why should you be scared? You don't need to be scared. Send your class representative to Asaba on the 28th of February. He said, sir, it's a big task. If I call the meeting 9, they will say they don't like them. National, all concerns all the national. I said, try. Just keep on trying. That's what they. This is what most class sets are going through. And the same thing reflects to the chapters. What they just want to is their class set. Oh, you are my classmate. Even some class set as me and you study here. They have double class sets. Those from the hostel and those from the day student. I've had a lot of complaints. A lot of complaints. You understand me? I tried severally to unite them. I preached to them. You understand me? We say, no, those students when they work out from to the class, what you concern me and them. You understand me? But I will tell them, you look, if you want to be a member of USAOSA, forget whether you are a day student or you are a hostel. You are a student and you are a student. And that's it. Even in our alma mater here, we have old students who come from two schools. GCU, they are also member of USAOSA. You understand me? One guy saw me, say, I'm a sailor. I say, come on, sit down there. You're a sailor. When you sailor, where you forget your certificate, not in this down, sit down there. I say, no, you senior me, sit down there. Telling me you are a sailor. You are an old student of the school. You've been sailor before, you get your certificate from GCU. Government college, say, no, not true, sir. I said, why you want to come? Say, now that's how you operate itself. You understand? And so these are some of the things that compounded this our situation. But I want to read to everyone that we should not hesitate to talk to our members. When you see them, talk to them so that they can come and join this association. So that together we move forward. And another thing again, biggest thing that will unite us, you have to be involved. if you have the interest of the association, please always keep to the association meetings. I'm disappointed. I was thinking this hall would not be enough for us to go meetings to. When I came here last night, when this hall was set up, I was like, we're going to bring more shares, we're going to bring more shares from the other side. There are more shares. Yes. Look, even the Asaba people now. Yeah. Because all this meeting in Delta 1, this hall will be filled up to the brim. The last meeting was 47. You saw the roll call. So let's love ourselves. Please, let's put the association first before any other thing. Like as I did here, so I was supposed to go to lectures this morning, and I was supposed to be at the dome, where all the PC leaders are gathering to pay the last respect, even though they are buried in the one bush. You understand? All my people are there. They've been calling me. We hear say you guys are successful. Which time they drive from there? My party chairman is from my town, Sokote. He has called me this morning. And I've been in Sokote. He called me this morning. Are you in Asaba, my brother? I said, no, sir. A leader like you, from my word, if I tell us that they are Asaba, I will do so to you. No problem. You understand? My madam, who is my younger sister, Stella Kotete, with Oluremi Tinubu, they are there. We welcome them on Thursday at the front airport. You understand? So, but I'm here. I'm committed. That's commitment. You are pretty committed to the association. That's the only way we can move forward. Because we are hosting a meeting here in Asaba, we don't even have 60 people. Normally we were saying 50 people food. Now we can have the food will be surplus. So some of the people who were saying, just took 30 plates. Say no. They are right. They are right. I was looking into the eye of the Tawan, where we cook 100 plates. And it will not be enough. In Abuja, when I used to come there, when we come, those meetings I've been to, and the Naval, we eat, we fed, we were fat. You understand me? Fish, this one, that one, they will give us. So please, let's commit ourselves to the association, please. And the junior ones, the millennium students, we should get closer to them. So that they will take over from us. If they are here now, they will be learning. You understand me? One day, we should not ostracize them that they cannot be leaders or experts of the association. They can come up and say, I want to be a secretary. If you can write, why not? They should vote for them. We should not try to control who will rule, who will be an escort. It should be an open field. It should be an open level playing field for anybody want to contest. USA. That's all. USA. That's all. Thank you very much. Next on the list is I will give the microphone to our class set. Yes, class set reports. After which we have a break. Do we need a break? Okay. After which class presentation will need a break. Then 10 minutes break. Is it okay? Just stretch your leg, walk around. Then we'll continue with the other agenda. We only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes.
You most I can report that manage for that much. I agree that so I'm talking about how to manage your US. It's not good. No, no, I'm saying things. For me. Oh, this. USA. USA. Mimi, I don't want. Are you that? I'll go to set. My class is on second vaccines. First year, said, all our schools in stable. For our members, said, members, all the principals, like really watching all our as far as don't forget to live to see my family who like the dead. The only solution I want first. Like the application burial is business on the sharp show. I only want to see the words of our ancestors. I think what to see very best. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm saying in time. USA. Like the class said in the course, every day. We come every day. I mean, we don't complete every day. We are everyday people. Everyday people. We are well coordinated, long ourselves, to handle ourselves. Even that, if I try and say, you do, you should be there to write and I can't go right up. I always say, it happens in every class. I don't know when you say somebody from the invitation, they don't be free. You don't change one. Get something happen. You say we need. Say, how we don't. Every time. Still waiting to talk about schools. I'm living and you. Your successful. No other person. But meanwhile, within that period of 3-4 days, I'm not doing it. $500,000 by a class member. We take care of our classes, less privileged classes. Take care of you can work because you know Jonathan, so maybe not to talk much about it. Especially when you right now, maybe that. So they want to focus to open a rescue for later. And I pray one day, I put it in prayer every day that we do in our class, but also try to be natural for it. Let's see. Class 86. Every class we want to work. They're not speaking. Stingy class. Now they send us money. Yes. That's on maybe one. That's all. My class, they're doing very well. It's pavilion project. So ongoing. We are starting this. We're supposed to have our daily not Saturday. I think between the lines, we don't our family. This will be our not.
our so because of that, the possibility activity, theater is very strong. However, I remember the art several scheme where that have scheme. So we're very active with that. Though some pretty bad, some pretty bad, and I don't report because of certain issues. I think we are feeling once the national to please say to that. So this is what I want to do it to it. Everybody should carry it. That's all I want to say. It's very, very rare. That's what the singer German and quotation. It's also activating the fancy.
It's 7. Class 87.
Absent.
8.
Absent.
9.
Absent.
90.
Yes.
90.
Okay. Last down here, sir.
9.
USA.
That's all, maybe.
USA.
Volvo.
Myself, we are doing well by the so myself, we are trying. We are trying. Try to do things among ourselves. We did the solar light in the school. Was done myself, organizing, and we are together. We love ourselves and go together. USA.
That's all, maybe one.
USA.
They look they all.
90 is led by they also say presidents of 91.
USA. I'm representing the chairman and the one. Myself and my colleague here that is meeting. So ceremony and the current members as well. The chairman will be the fact that I have been made from this meeting. I want to so that we can see how we can play our part. Thank you very much.
What's yabo? What's yabo?
Next. 92.
USA. USA. Now, since we have been trying to put some stuff together to make sure that we're embarked on a particular project in the school. And for ourselves, we'll be meeting, having a series of meetings every 3 months. But also be of an assistance to ourselves. Attending members ceremonies, social, etc. And presently, we're having a plan of executing a particular project and praise the the chairman of myself, I think we get across to the about thank you. USA.
That's all maybe one. She indicated class of action. Mike.
USA.
That's all maybe one.
And that was the
Position.
the coordinator of 93 steps. We are doing just good. Physically, emotionally, and otherwise. The powers of raising funds, buying equipment, and use for their job, which will they can take care of the family. So graduating what we have is that the workers of members, we enroll our monthly training of use, contributions, projects. The only thing that we need to improve, which I my best in the area of recognizing so the national. At the state level, being able to sit in there is we have good normal according to the state level. I think the national is believe by the grace of God, we are going to do well in that area. USA.
That's all maybe one.
Just go down with the food. No, we go pray. So we pray for the best. We are a lot of let's also and with this your news we are on to the
Amen. Pastor Hilario. He is there. Next class.
Maintain only the rice. Only the rice.
Let's maintain the rice.
We class say 95. 95.
All right, class
Absence.
95. I will speak via Zoom, yeah? I'm connected via the Zoom.
Okay. Okay.
Continue.
All right, go on.
Hold on. Not yet your class.
At school, of the right and the construction.
Life 95 on action. Like Cesare. Like Charlie. No, she said she will talk. Thank
you very much. And then the ball.
All right. I will speak via the Zoom.
Go ahead.
All right. Good afternoon, everyone. USA. All right. I don't know if I'm communicating.
Yeah. Go ahead.
All right. By the grace of God, I'm the class coordinator of class 1995. My name is S.A. Joyce Oporoko Agbaisi. I want to call my class work in progress by the grace of God. We are holding our meetings, our physical meetings every other month. Same with our online meetings. Our meetings are going on very well. By the grace of God, last year, December, we had our 30 years anniversary stroke reunion. And we also embarked on a project of part of the fencing of the school. At least we did that. I'll present to the principal. The principal was in attendance, and also the vice president one. So our reunion we had it last year was successful by the grace of God. Our meetings are going on very well. And I also want to inform the house that we have also put our accounts, our class account details by the grace of God. Our account, with the help of the national secretary and the past national secretary. Although we still have some concerns that we're going to raise maybe during the AOB. So that is report for 95. We also need support. The national body want to plead with them that once in a while they should also try and attend the class chapters meetings or class meetings, class set meetings to encourage the members. So it's an appeal from us. We need encouragement for us to work stronger. I also want to inform the house that I also started paying our dues. And this present ESCO, we launched a program of empowering our classmates at least once in a year. So we have started the project already by the grace of God. Probably by May, we're going to come up with that. And while we are going to do that program, we're still going to involve the national body to participate on it. So that is a report from class 1995. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
96. 96.
96. Passover. 97.
97. 98. 99. 99. 2000. 2001. USA.
That's all maybe what?
President coordinator. So far, so good. I will not say that the set is trying that much. And since I became the coordinator, many things have changed. Even in this 1 month in office, we are able to have a JP in our meetings talking about the testing of and he had so many plans, and it's among the schools, and we have a lot of things we have to do this year. Talking about our golden silver jubilee will be this year, and we also have a plan of supporting the project in school, and getting out to our people who are not well doing the things we have in plan this year, and can say something from the USA.
That's all maybe one. 2000 and Two thousand and three.
2003. 2003. 2004.
Give a mic.
2003.
Okay, now no one talk. That's all baby one.
Yes, English. And I think the class set for the just while we were enjoying ourselves last year. Yeah. Reunion party. Our election was done. Myself, Sunday and so far so good. Since we joined the national body, by grace of God, my trip to the next meeting and the spotlight from why everyone have come and say, yeah. My people, we are all doing well, we are responding, what is time for help. Sometime last year, my phone cracked. I was busy planning on getting another phone. Also, my sister, please, inform them that they can only call me for now. Ask them for normally know that I'm missing. Very funny. In fact, they say they are promising. They send money, they go and get a new phone.
Clap.
Not your plan. Without that anymore. That's free. So far, so good.
Just on this. It does sound.
We are okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. I want to come to that. I go and they are around doing this. Sure. Thank you very much. There is somebody there to do it for you now. Okay. Okay, he's there. Yeah. So, no.
2005. 2002. Oh yeah. Report 2002. Report, sir. Tell us which one are they do.
USA.
That's all, maybe one.
Well, recently we did our reunion. And got success, grade 1.
You know.
And official activities. We have decided that for this year, 2026, not have a reunion event. So I'm making plans to guide our feet and actually next year. All response plans, support of the standard by next year, 2027. USA.
That's all we do. That's all we do. 4.5. Seven. All right. Okay.
For the class of 2007, I was the familiar coordinator. 2 years ago. So we are meetings like last month we came to the date of power cancer. And by the use of God, today is doing well and the discharge of the hospital. Thank God. And it's okay. During my time, I tried so much to align the class set to the landowner. But it's been a advice. The past, the parents share out the combination with us. Yeah. So, putting more efforts to see how we can align the national one to know what is going on in that body. You are strong, some of them are the platform water. That is what you align. So far, access, we are together. Thank you very much. You. 2000.
Individuals.
2007.
That's all maybe one. It's all maybe one. Of Volvo.
And the class set of 203. What I want to say is that early this year we had successful union and we all had good time together. The house is not in good scenario, but to enhance that. The execution, I know that already I know that are still on it, but I will say I feel that we should please put more effort so that the house can feel united once again. USA.
That's all maybe one.
That we have to do what?
Help their classes.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Don't pass there now. We don't pass. 2008. Yes.
Confused. Okay. 2008. 2009.
No one. They're not there. 97. No.
17, 19, 20, 1, 2, 23, 24, 25.
Let's go back. 97. 97.
97.
That's all maybe one.
So far, what I remember is don't students, we have new and also I'm looking up for them. I'm going to come together. Tell me, but I want you to get this. But I told them, we need to go into what I do. The facing of the family. I'm not going to get into that involved with who are currently ready for that project. Six stronger, the house and one. That is something that happened.
That's all maybe one. Out of class of 97, please let it out for him. That is the class that gave me a lot of headache. A lot of headache. Thank God they are united today and they have their elections, they have their schools and school well. Thank you and God bless. Right now we have our break, a long break of some 3 and that first when you're there after your school. Comment. Yes. USA. That's all maybe one. Yeah, I want to see that. But the classes, because see how people there. How we can bring this into our character valuation. That is into activity where it's very strong. I want to have classes in we will do like that. You cannot do it first. Once you have you have the same view, the same vision. See, you be sometimes like they are not even they're not even part of them. So I want to appeal to all for NATO. So I think cannot drive. USC. So we proceed on the break, Abby. The break. Yeah, break. Hmm? Everything is on point. Everything is on point. Peter, Peter.
Sister Stella, meanwhile, how you there? Hello, Sister Stella, how you there? Meanwhile, how you there? Sister Stella, how you there? Meanwhile, yeah.
Please, I don't want to do Friday. It's presentation of our work. Our members. Presentation of our works.
I guess we got thinking they may not probably leave their meeting.
No, joke for us.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, living ancestors, aspiring ancestors, the high people are not put close to yourself. We are here to talk about the awards ceremony. The awards ceremony. A meritorious award, a standing award to honor individuals present here who has contributed immensely to the alma mater, who have done well, even in differences. They are still on top of the alma mater, doing a good job, which we need to emulate, some of us, and to continue speedily to the contribution of Unity School at Barrow. I think they deserve a round of applause. I'm just going to tweet a little. I'll tweet. We know some of them are not present here. Some sent delegates to receive the award on their behalf. Want to really say a very big thank you to those we are honoring today for their contributions. Won't hesitate to call the first person very soon. We'll be calling on no other person to present some of these awards. Our living ancestor present here in the person of Clifford Odinigwe to step forward.
That's the name.
Pastor Clifford.
Clifford.
Pastor Clifford, our living ancestor present here, to step forward to present, to do our ancestor is going to do the following presentation in honor of the following names. We have an outstanding contribution toward the growth of our alma mater, the person of Pastor Mrs. Gloria Okorakwa.
Not your family. Yeah, now.
Come forward for the award.
I'm not slap like now.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Yeah, it's us.
We're going to call on Mr. Sunday Akpotu. Chief. Oh, very sorry. Star Sunday Akpotu to step forward for this award. Our Honorable Vice President 1.
Sir, look here. Who is snapping it now? Ethel, there is wisdom. Wisdom. What do you mean? It is not.
Congratulations, sir.
Thank you.
We'll call on Mr. Emmanuel Advocate. Advocate Emmanuel. For his immense contribution towards the growth of this alma mater.
Look at here, sir. Yeah. Who is snapping? PRO. Lega, shift more. Have you snapped it? Yeah. All right. Thank you. Congratulations, sir. Yeah.
Congratulations, sir. I'll be calling on the person of Mr. Jerry Imonikena. Our immediate past secretary, the Jagaban of this alma mater. Steadily morally recommending, in fact, all the people here. Including the
Please stand well, sir. Look here.
Congratulations.
Congrats. Paparazzi. It's okay.
Colonel Kenneth Agwemuria to step forward. Mr. Kenneth, as immediate past Secretary General, Assistant Secretary, who gives you Secretary General? Assistant Secretary General, work as a chair.
Yeah, this way. No, this way. This way, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, barrister.
I'm carried away with happiness.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah,
USA. I'm very delighted today. I dedicate this award to my late dad who gave me education and to the numerous women and children of Okwama community that suffered oppression recently. who have toiled and worked under the sun and under the rain to make sure that education is given to Nkrumah's sons and daughters. And today, they can fight for their liberation. I also want to use this medium to encourage everyone here present that you should serve with passion and dedication. I started serving USAOSA as a young, and my father in the academics, Architect Abulu, spotted me and took me up. And that was how I followed up till this moment. And it might surprise you to know that today I'm being recognized. And this is my first award. Thank you so much. I'm grateful. Thanks so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you. We'll be coming on the of, you know that person, Gladys Momet. I think there is a representative of Gladys. So come and receive this award as an immediate past internal auditor.
No.
Money.
Oh yeah, you put a snap. You snapped it already.
Save it before you leave the stage, please.
Okay. Okay. Posthumous Emeka Ochonogo is our immediate past chairman.
You hold that first, later.
We'll be calling for Mr. Jonathan Enegide to step forward, or his representative, to come and receive this award. For he's an immediate past legal advisor of this great Amapata.
No. Enegide.
Who's receiving funds?
No, come pick it up.
Where does our
We'll be calling on no other person than Joseph. Mr. Joseph will take the reign. Our immediate past PR. My humble staff will be receiving the award on his behalf.
Look here.
Well,
we'll be calling on Tawole Abu, our immediate past treasurer. Or a delegate can receive on his behalf. The least but not the last person of the award is our immediate past president, in the person of Daniel Agbofude. I invite to receive this on behalf of For our immediate past president, a delegate to receive this award.
Receive it and give it.
Our secretary is receiving the
Thank you, sir. Thank
That is all for their own presence here. For it. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
USA, as all of you want. USA. Next on our agenda is AOB. AOB. So people are passing the mind to pass it very well now. Pass the mind. Thank you.
USA, USA,
No, pick you. No.
I want to really say a very good thank you to our ESCO for this NEC meeting. Yeah, to me, it's quite an eye-opener. I want to also first of all appreciate. Thank you very much. I'm very happy, our president, that you and other churches, when I received that school 5 years ago, I wept upon tears because the cashew plantation behind my hostel is the sea. I got to go and put hands there. On the other side of the field, I got to go and put houses right on our field. So when I think about perimeter fence, I begin to wonder: is it the old school drawing or plan that we are trying to first round, or a new one? Are we trying to first up those houses? Because we took the matter to the Ministry of Education, did not respond. So I'm very grateful if our president can really do an adjustment in that perimeter fence. But the encroachment is so much that we're going to cut too many pieces. So God help me, the ESCO and all the members and the chapter that want to use it. I pray that God will help all of you. Help all of us to actually give that school another security Actually, our school is big. Our school is very, very big. What about the perimeter fence? After the staff quarters, almost half a kilometer after the staff quarters. That's how it used to be our farm. I don't know if what that the other place, what is the name now? I don't know if Roboco have not also recruited on that side. So I'm very grateful for the effort that people have made so far to secure the perimeter fence. God will continue to bless all of you in the mighty name of Jesus. I had the chairman saying that some individuals want to distribute the share books to the students. Please, I want to suggest that anybody want to do that, the person should make an effort to give that job to the printer who will always put our crest on the share books. So that when the children are holding it, you know that yes, this thing is from their seniors. To just buy any random message and give to them, I don't think you make
municipal parks. Then please, Mr. President, I want to implore you that any NGO that wants to help us, after consulting with the principal and yourself, link them up with the Ministry of Education. Because there are some projects that when they are finished, it might need the Honorable Commission to come and commission it. And when the ministry is aware of such projects, then we also have an assurance that the glory will not accuse us of anything. And the glory will go to the school and those people that come and the NGO. Please, I also want to plead that something else I know somebody very late. I want to comment on this thing. This flex banner. Yeah. I want to use as a point of contact for other jobs. Please, I want to beg us, know that our executives, both the chapters and the national. I don't know what it is, but if you want to if any of USAOSA, the one you are giving to them, you are directly empowering them. Because the example that myself did was one of us that did them. And they were very, very good. So it could be just like the perimeter place you're talking about, there could be an engineer among us. Even if you can give that business to him or that job to him. And I want to plead you that when you are doing this fencing, if it is possible, Mr. President, get somebody amongst us that can also help you in supervising that job. So that when they start, it will not stop halfway. That is just my advice. Thank you very much. I am very grateful for all that you have done, and we pass everything that you have done to myself.
Let me first of all respond to the issue of like you said, even when I was at the school, the plantation, the order, and all those things. People is still in the school. The school is school. As me and him standing here, the totally is gone. The town, the president general of the town, do some aspects of living aspects and principal fence. That is what we are fencing. That is what they are fencing. But like you said, in the other village that for Boko side, the railway has already come across. The railway and from the Ujo to Bakwe has come across. No, after the master quarters, we have our farm at the back of 51, 52. That side where we have also our agricultural farm. We will have to reach. We have to reach there. So those ones are gone. There is a place they draw another at the very darkness, smaller. So then the Kujere side, the B master, those the Ghanaian and the others Dossi in our school, where they were staying on that side. Yes, or also the perimeter adjustments that were done. So that is what we are working on. And like as you said, people are working, we should use and go sleeping. As a matter of fact, this flex that is hanging on here is done by the assistant secretary, the young man with the microphone. Then the perimeter fencing with the community is done by our. Where is Maro? Are you going now?
Sinclair.
Maro. It's the one when after my speech I said the individual clap for Sinclair Maro is the one who defined the Maro and it was accepted by all. So that's is our brother there. So when we are doing things, we don't take it out. We first of all consult with our members before we take it out. So and like you said the notebook from the class set of 1980 being done by one of the class set. It's a very good I think that we should always think of our own. This is our own first before going outside. So thank you very much for this advice you have given to us. Let's start again for our children and sisters. Thank you, sir.
Let's say the chairman, the living ancestors, seniors, all of the protocols duly observed. I want to comment on induction. It has been on our lips for years. I want us to action it. We sometimes induction. Session went on around time. Day, and involved in charter and national activities. Who are national conferences or national programs who representing those programs should be given recognition. It could be a mere letter of commendation or an award. By this, it will encourage other
Service. We have created some best there's carbohydrates. Just keep eating fried food. But of course, when we are eating food, we don't be searching in the like this. You are just eating ordinary carbohydrates. There's no, yeah, they are afraid of the soup. Some will not even eat vegetable at all. For lack of this difference in our body can bring up that andropause. Then stress also can cause it. Yes, stress, sleeplessness can also cause it. So we need to know this so that we can take care of our body. So that we don't go on living on drugs. You can see the price we got. That price, that money is enough for you to
Was a solid ideology and stamina, and with